Ed says, okay, I've read the first part, Ed. That's fine. I'll have to get with my VAs and find out if that was just an isolated incident or whatever with Rebel Mouse. But with Curator, if Curator's giving you a hard time, don't worry about it. Skip it. Don't waste any time with it, guys. And by the way, Paper.li is not being included in the second and IFTTT v2. There's too many issues with it. It doesn't work all the time. It's a pain in the ass to set up, so we are excluding it. IFTTT version 2 is going to be more streamlined in that anything that is real buggy or gives a lot of issues, we just omit it entirely because we're tired of answering support tickets about properties that aren't working that has nothing to do with the IFTTT training. It has to do with the properties themselves. So we've omitted anything that gives us grief so that you guys don't do them either, because there's just way too much productivity time lost for you guys as well as for us over properties that are buggy or are a pain in the ass. So Paper.li is being completely omitted. Curator, guys, check on it every, if you really want to use Curator, check on it once a week or so. If it's up, go add your properties to it. Add your RSS feeds. If it's down, forget it. Move on. There's too many other good properties you can use. Okay?
Yeah. And usually the best properties are the ones that fail the least, or they are down the least. That's part of the reason they are good. I mean, if you check on a website and it's down 2 out of 3 of the times that you check, like blog.com, for example, that also means that your link or whatever you're doing to that property, it's also going to be down. That means that the visitor cannot check it out, the spiders cannot check it out. So that's giving you the warning that you shouldn't be messing or you shouldn't be wasting your time with that property because it's going to be down anyways. So.
Yeah, and for blog.com, for example, because like I said, I've been 6 days now recording videos for the new IFTTT version 2, and blog.com, when you guys get the new version, you'll see I repeat about 15 times throughout the blog.com training video that if it's down, skip it.
Right.
Don't send us a support ticket telling us that blog is down, it's not working. Don't do that, because we're either going to ignore it or we're going to send you a link to the training video that says 15 times skip it if it's not up, because it's probably down. Blogs is probably down 60% of the time. So if it's up and it's available when you're creating a network, build the property, create the account. But if it's down, skip it, move on. And I can't tell you guys how many times we've had people say, well, I've spent the last 4 hours trying to get this one recipe to work and it won't work. Can you please help me? I'm going to pull my hair out. Well, why did you spend 4 hours doing that? Why didn't you just move on to something else that's more productive? That's my point. So, and we're going to try to push that across through the training as much as possible, guys. You want to be efficient with your time. When we've got as many properties as we do that we can use within the networks, if something's down when you're creating your network, just move on. Just move on. And if you've got some time 3 weeks down the road or whatever, go back and look and see if it's available to create and add it in your network then. If not, just skip it. You think I actually go back and add properties that weren't available with networks that are completed? No. Whatever's available when I'm creating networks, that's what gets created. Then I move on, and I don't go back. But if it's a branded network and you guys are building a branded network and it's really important to you that one property works, that's fine. But just go check it every so often. And if it's available to use at one point, then quickly build it. But just know that it's probably going to go down again.